What's going on, guys? Back in another video. Today we're here with the trade deadline. The deadline was passed at 6 p.m. today. With all these trades going down, who won the trade deadline and who lost the trade deadline? We will find out. Anyways, subscribe button, run the road to 150 subscribers. Comment down below what you want me to do next. Anyways, before all the trades started to blow up, there was one major trade that happened. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. It's the Juan Soto trade. It was between the Dodgers, Padres, and the Cardinals, but the Padres beat them out, and he dealt with Josh Bell to San Diego for Luke Voit, Mackenzie Gore, C.J. Abrams, Robert Hassel III, James Wood, and Jarlin Susana. It would have been Eric Hosmer, but he has a no-trade clause, so he declined to go to Washington, and he instead went to the Red Sox. And then Joey Gallo went to the Dodgers for Clayton Beeter, a right-handed pitcher from the Dodgers organization. I really don't like that trade at all. I mean, where is he gonna play? You got Mookie at right, you got Belly in center. That makes no sense that makes no sense for the Dodgers. I don't like it. Yeah, Eric Hosmer got traded for 2 prospects and cash. Oh no, that went to the Red Sox, as well as Eric Hosmer, for Jay Groom. Padres are in win now mode, just like the Phillies. We'll get to their trades in a second here. But the Padres, their GM, they're in win now mood. So it's going to be hard for teams to trade for contenders, which is the problem here. Superstars always want to go to contending teams that want to make the playoffs. Like Juan Soto, he declined the 14-year, 15-year max deal to just go to the Padres because they're more of a contending team, unlike the Nationals, who are trying to rebuild. Because what do they have? They got Cesar Hernandez. They got Maikel Franco. I mean, what are you supposed to be? I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyways, their team sucks. So Phillies, one of their 3 trades they acquired was Noah Syndergaard, the pitcher from the Angels, for former first-round pick and 2016 draft Mickey Moniak and Yadiel Sanchez. No idea who that dude is, but Moniak, he's not doing great. It's a good thing he got rid of him. Like, the Phillies organization got rid of him. He was not good. He's a bust. He's a dead-on bust. The Twins acquired Tyler Mahle from the Reds for probably 3 prospects. Not a bad deal. Not a bad deal at all for Cincy. The Braves acquired Raisel Iglesias for the Angels for Jesse Chavez and Tucker Davidson. That was to replace the Will Smith in that deal from Houston the night before. Which, by the way, Houston making a lot of trades here. Blue Jays acquired Whit Merrifield from the Royals for Samad Taylor and Max Castillo. I don't like the trade at all. If he couldn't play in Toronto, why would he be dealt to Toronto? I don't know. Makes no sense at all. But he says he might get vaccinated, so maybe problem solved? Question mark. Cardinals get Jordan Montgomery from the Yankees for Harrison Bader and for cash. I don't like the deal at all. I feel like the Yankees just scammed them out. Because Harrison Bader, he's young. He has potential to basically grow, improve. Jordan Montgomery, same deal, but he's a pitcher. Do you want an outfielder that can do more things than a pitcher can do, or do you want a pitcher that can basically win you nothing? I would go with the center fielder, but I'm not the GM of the Cardinals. Second trade today for the Phillies. They've acquired David Robertson, again from the Cubs, for literally a pitching prospect named Ben Brown. That's funny. Anyways, David Robertson, first stint 2019 through 2020, did not play well. He was terrible, probably his worst time in his career. But right now, he's playing amazing, and hopefully he keeps it up. I mean, he has 14 saves with Chicago. Hopefully he can get more saves. He's not going to be the closer for the Phillies, but it doesn't mean he can still get saves. So that's not a bad trade at all. It's great they didn't trade Alec Bohm away. That would have been terrible. Anyways, Twins acquire Michael Fulmer from the Tigers for Sawyer Gibson Long. Don't know who any of these people are, so I can skip that. Padres acquired Brandon Drury from the Reds for Victor Acosta. Brandon Drury from the Reds. Reds are selling. I mean, it's a fair trade. I mean, Acosta's pretty young, I think, but what did I know? I don't know. And then the Brandon Marsh trade. Catching prospect Logan O'Hoppe. Top 100 prospect in the Angels organization now, which is terrible because he would have been a nice backup to JT. But the dude's grown. He's so well. He's improving so fast, and he has a lot of trade value. And they were talking about him getting dealt during the season, so I mean I saw it coming. Darren Roth is back in the NL East, but he's with the Mets. He has been dealt from the Giants for J.D. Davis, Thomas Zakuki, Nick Zolak, and Carson Seymour. J.D. Davis, honestly, I don't know. I mean, for just Darren Roth, I think they gave the Giants a bit too much. Just for like a 30-year-old first baseman outfielder, that's a bit too much. But I don't know. He might do well if they might do well if he plays a lot. I don't think he will. Blue Jays acquired Anthony Bass and Zach Pop from the Marlins for Jordan Groshans. Honestly, I feel like it's a good trade for Miami, because we lit both Anthony Bass and Zach Pop up when we played them before. The Twins acquired Jorge Lopez from the Orioles for Cade Povich, Juan Rojas, and others. I'm not going to say the rest because I don't know any of them. Jorge Lopez, good closer. I like the trade for the Twins. And the Orioles, they're trying to make as best as a rebuild as possible, but try and contend in the process. Basically like 2012 Phillies, which didn't end well, obviously, which is terrible. So basically, the Orioles just wasted their season because they also traded Trey Mancini to the Astros. I don't know. The Will Smith deal. Braves acquired Jake Odorizzi from the Astros for Will Smith. I feel like the trade is well for the Braves because Will Smith's kind of in the old age side, starting to regress a little bit, but he still has a lot. He still has probably a good season left in him, season or two. And Trevor Rosenfall has been traded to the Brewers from the Giants for Tristan Peters. I don't know who Tristan Peters is, but Trevor Rosenthal with a 1.9 ERA in 2020. Sounds like a good trade for the Brewers. After replacing, he's going to probably replace Josh Hader. Now, one other trade I will say before I end this will probably be the Mr. Robbie Grossman to the Braves. Anyways, I don't think there's really anyone else. Jose Quintana to the Cardinals. But anyways, the winners of this trade is definitely, of the trade deadline, is definitely the Padres. They got Juan Soto. They got Josh Bell. I mean, what do you expect? They got two good players from the worst team in MLB history. But I also think the Astros got the win of trade deadline by improving their whole team as a whole. They improved in the bullpen. I feel like that they improved everywhere in every position except for a couple positions. They improved catcher by adding Christian Vasquez from the Red Sox. They added bullpen players. They added starters. They added first baseman and outfield. I mean, they're definitely at least championship contenders. Yankees never. I think they are good winners because they improved their pitching. They got Syndergaard for potentially October baseball. They got David Robertson, better bullpen player. He's going to replace Juris Familia because now Familia got DFA'd. And Brandon Marsh, I would say good deal. A better center fielder than Moniak, who, which by the way, Odubel Herrera, also terrible. He got DFA'd. Thank you. And I feel like he can pop off in the next couple months and probably re-sign him in the future. Syndergaard may be the same thing. I don't know yet. Still kind of early. Robertson, I think he's like inked up for a 2-year deal, so he might be fine right now. But I think the Phillies also won this deal. Nationals definitely won. They got more prospects, even though they lost Soto and Bell. But they have more prospects than they would have had, even if they kept them. Well, Jesus Christ. All they have to do is get rid of the starting pitching core, and they're good to go. The losers, the Orioles, they traded away Mancini. They traded away their closer. Their rebuild team, I don't care. They suck. Braves. I'm gonna go Braves. Nah, the Braves are kind of split. Brewers are kind of... Nah, they're more towards the losing side. I mean, they got rid of Josh Hader to the Giants for Taylor Rogers. But the dude had an all-star appearance, and Taylor Rogers doesn't. At least I don't think so. One more losing team I would think would be... Ooh, this is kind of tough. I would say I'd say the Red Sox. I mean, yeah, you upgraded the infield, but you lost your starting catcher to the Astros, and you potentially could have lost your starting pitchers. Same deal for the Giants with Carlos Rodon. But I mean, they're still last place in the AL East, so I don't think it's going to do any harm. I think they're a rebuild team. Sadly, they're not going to contend for the AL East this year, maybe next year. And the Cincinnati Reds are also a losing team. They traded away their starting pitcher in Luis Castillo. They traded away Brandon Drury. They traded away Tommy Pham and other good players. They're just selling their whole team just like the Nationals, but they got way less prospects because they don't have a superstar player on their team. Anyways, that's my reaction and breakdown to the trade deadline this year. All the trades that went down hopefully would help the team make the playoffs. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. We're on the road to 150 subscribers. Comment down below what you want me to do next. I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.